are wonderful dog. I love you so much. You're beautiful. You're funny. You're needy as fuck. What's up? It's me, Audra. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you enjoy chaotic, frenetic energy, you like beauty, you like horror, with a little bit of commentary thrown in between, then I suggest you go on ahead and subscribe. For the low price of $0. I will tell you a random fact about myself. Today's random fact: once upon a time, I was married, and while I was married, I lived with my husband, and he had convinced me that the neighbor across the street murdered his roommate, and that all of the noise that was going on in the garage was him cutting up the body. I was convinced and spent a lot of time spying on my neighbor in a very creepy way. Anyway, here are my socials. Please continue to send all the animal fun loves that you have been sending. I love all the ats. It's so appreciated. So thank you all for doing so. And for those of you who have been showing up to my random ass Instagram lives, thank you for putting up with my super awkwardness there. It's just weird. It's just a different space than YouTube, and I'm just not used to it, and I feel so awkward, and I have to get the lighting right. Anyway, moving on. What are we here with today, Audra? So today is Bops and Flops Day. Now, thing one, before I even get started, I am gonna say this. First of all, yes, you've seen this makeup before, bitch. Also, secondly, sir, could you please stop licking the wall? Secondly, eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadow in general, I'm just gonna do those in a separate review video because I feel like I like to play with my eyeshadow a lot longer than I have time for with all the shit I have. Let's be honest, I have a lot of stuff. It's more than the average bear. So don't expect to see those here, but we'll have a separate video for those. All right, are you guys ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. All right, here we go. First and foremost, we're gonna start off with the things, just the flops, because that's just the easiest. That's really the easiest place to start. And I don't know what the fuck my neighbors are doing upstairs, but they're assholes. Also, side note, I curse, and if that's not your thing, I totally understand. But you know, I do what I want on this channel. All right, so we're gonna start with these. I got these as a sample. It's that Huda Beauty, which I cannot say Huda Beauty. I did it. We're gonna call it HB in this house because I'm not gonna do that again. The new mascara that they have, the double-sided mascara, it's kind of sucky. Like, one is good and then the other one is like good, but the thing is, I don't like double-sided mascara, and I really don't, hold on, let me come here. I really don't like the wand. This wand in particular tends to grab way too much product, and then you have a little bit of a struggle with it. And I feel like it does more separating of my lashes than giving me any volume anywhere. And this one also, same thing. This also grabs way too much of the product, and I hate that. I just don't like for my mascara wand to be grabbing so much of the product that it's always gonna be a bit of a nightmare trying to put it on, and there's always that fear. So for me, that's a flop. I'm gonna put its actual name here because I can't remember, and since I just have these little packets, I could not remember, but I remember disliking them, and I'm just not into it. I'm just not. Double-sided mascara is such a waste to me. Just have the mascara work with one wand. I don't wanna switch sides. I'm old. You know?
Resident old bitch of YouTube.
The next flop for me, okay, I don't know what possessed me to buy Mario Badescu's facial spray. Listen, here's the thing. I don't like it, okay. I just feel like it's not doing anything invigorating for my skin. I don't even feel like it's invigorating my skin is the thing. I have better luck using my BH Cosmetic ones, which I just recently got, but I don't want to review them yet because I'm still playing with them. But I still like those better. I like my Ofra one better than this. This just isn't really doing anything for me, and I just feel like I'm just spraying water at my face that smells good, but it doesn't actually make my skin feel better. And it doesn't even smell that good. It kind of smells like Like, it doesn't smell good. It smells spoiled. It smells a little spoiled. It has a spoily smell, and I'm sure it's the aloe, cucumber, and green tea scents together, whatever, but it's not for me. So for me, this is a flop. Like, all I use this for now is if I wanted to wet my brush before putting on some eyeshadow, and that's about it. But for my face, absolutely not. No sir, no ma'am, no way. All right, I think those are all the flops that I had for August, because I really got very lucky and was using a lot of my makeup and just ended up really finding stuff that I truly enjoyed. I also want to say, if you are new to my Bops and Flops as I move along in this thing, my Bops and Flops is different than favorites and fails, and I'm not no tea, no shade, but what I'm doing in mine is constantly using products that I already own, or some new things as well, but I'm constantly going through and using my products to make sure that I still like them and decluttering them if I don't. So next up, we are gonna start hitting them bops, because there are many. Okay, first off, we're gonna start with what's on the lips. Okay, I cannot stress enough how much I love House of Uni lippies. So I'm gonna bring out these three in particular because these three are stunning. So first of all, on my lips, we have Fiji. Okay, let me just show this to you because she is a gorgeous bitch. She is like, hello, how are you? My name's Fiji. I'm gonna make your life complete. And I agree, like, look at it. Let me just, why do birds suddenly appear? Listen, listen. Then up next we have Wicked, which is honestly the most pigmented opaque black I have ever seen in a lip color. If you have not purchased any of these, I don't know what to do with you, but these are stunningly beautiful and I love it. It stayed on for an entire live stream, so did this one. And also we're gonna hit one more, which is Rum Punch. Now she is a very pretty blue purpley girl. She is coming for your wigs and she is trying to make sure that they all get snatched right off your head. Absolutely stunning. This is a black owned brand. They are fabulous. I cannot stress enough how much I love these lip colors, and in fact I like their formula so much that I'm going to probably buy more of them. And I know you're like, you don't need any more lipstick, but you know what, it's my life and I'm gonna live it how I want and I don't need your judgment today. Thank you. All right, but those are super fabulous, very fantastic, and just look at the pigmentation. It's really, really pretty, and it's not streaky. That's my favorite thing. I usually hate wearing any kind of fun colored lipstick because more often than not, it's streaky, it's hard, it is crusty, it's uncomfortable, and House of Uni, none of those things. Now we're gonna take a drink because I said a lot in a short period of time. Juicy and unfiltered, like me. All right, next up we are going to talk about a brand that my girl Keisha turned me on to. Listen, Prime Beauty. I love their bronzers. Their bronzers, okay? These are them. This is Bronzeville and this is Chocolate Liddy. I have both because, listen, in the winter, I get less brown. And if I want to have a bronzer that's gonna show up and look beautiful and not be overly dark in the winter time, I needed a lighter one. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up Chocolate Liddy for you. This is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It's easy to apply, goes on like a fucking dream. All right, and then next we have Bronzeville, another beautiful, stunning shade. They're both beautiful. I love them. I also have a lip color from them that I haven't really been able to try out as much as I'd like to. I have an eyeshadow palette from them that I absolutely adore. I'm going to be doing another video here shortly this week, I'm hoping, that's going to go over all of the new palettes I've received, PR and otherwise, so you guys can really like take a look at it. But my gosh, these are absolutely beautiful. I'm not wearing them today, but that is because, oh, good gracious. Sorry about that. Today, I am actually wearing the Dusk Face Palette from Midas and Neon MUA. Darius, you did the damn thing. I am not kidding. For those of you who saw this live, I did get one and it did not have the highlighter in it. This time I got the highlighter in it and it's absolutely stunning. And I'm not wearing it today because it did not go with the look that I was doing. Like it would, but I was going for something else today, which isn't its fault. However, I am wearing the blush and the bronzer today. Listen, honey. This goes on like a dream. It does butter bit shit and it's fucking amazing. I don't normally like face palettes. I'm gonna say it again because you will probably have seen me on many different occasions talking about how much I despise face palettes because almost all of them I end up not being able to use a good portion of a face palette. If I can use the bronzer, I can't use the highlighter. If I can use the highlighter, I can't use the blush. I can typically only use 2 of the 4 products in there. Sometimes there's 5, but for the most part, I end up in a situation where I'm like, I can't use most of this. Every single shade in here, beautiful, gorgeous. If I feel like contouring, I can. I can also use that contour shade as a little bit of an underpaint. I can use it to bronze if I even want to, and just use a little bit of the blush to give me that little sunburned feeling. Like I like to put a little blush sometimes in my bronzer just to give it that little like, and the blush is so beautiful. You can honestly sit there, turn around, be a sweet little angel if you want to, like wedding night, this is my first time look, or you can do like a full-on filthy girl, filthy person, filthy whatever you're trying to do. You can get down and dirty with this palette and I love it. So for that reason, it is definitely in my favorites. I have been using it nonstop ever since I received it. So listen, those aren't lies. Those are facts. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see it there too. I don't always tag everything because I'm terrible at it and also I get tired. But yes to that, yes to these. I'm also putting stuff away as we go so that I can clean up as I'm doing things. See, I'm a good girl. Next up, we're gonna talk about a brand new purchase I made. I've only used this one time. However, I totally love it and I'm going to tell you why because I know you're gonna look at me and be like, you can't use that one time and love it and you're lying to us. I'm not lying to you. This is the BH Cosmetics Paradise Prime Hydrating Face Primer. Why I love it? Because it is almost identical to the Marc Jacobs. It is almost identical to the Marc Jacobs Undercover Blurring Coconut Face Primer. Like, how can I be mad? How can I be mad? And I can never have enough coconut primers, first of all, but I really like this. It looks gorgeous. I'm gonna try it another way. I'm also gonna just try it as like this with some powder and see if I love it as much then, but I almost guarantee I can. And here's the thing, I'm really weird about my primers. I'm really weird about them because if I'm gonna wear a primer, especially in this fucking Texas heat, then it's really gotta be like sticky but not gross. So my makeup was sticking to this very, very well. I still looked like beautiful skin, like skin coming through, and it was just a really good time. I really like this. You know what? I had been like sleeping on BH for a while, but I woke up a little bit because of this primer. So listen, if you want an inexpensive, lovely face primer, and I just want to show you right quick. I'm just going to use a little bit so that you can see it. Just want you to see. This what it looks like. It's just like a clear little dot. You see that little clear dot? Okay, so this is why I'm showing it to you. The only difference is that I notice is the opaqueness of them. One, like the BH is clear, and then the Marc Jacobs, you can see there, has a little bit of like a murky, milky color. And it's like, I blend this one. I'm gonna blend this one here so you might be able to see a little bit of its blurring properties on this side of my hand. So it's on this side. Okay, and now I'm gonna do it on different finger on this, the opposite side, leaving a space in between. And there you go. So this is BH, this right here is Marc Jacobs. So let me just tell you, blurring properties, It doesn't necessarily say that it's blurring, but it kind of gives that same blurry feel that the Marc Jacobs does. And I'm here for it, especially because it's inexpensive. Because listen, a bitch is not gonna spend this much money on a primer every damn time. And I'm really happy to have found a cheaper alternative. So yes to that. Next up, we're gonna talk about another thing that's on my face right now. I did not use primer today because I was not in the mood. But what I was in the mood for was beating the fuck out of my face. And I did that today. This is a twofer. We're gonna hit it up. Listen, if y'all are sleeping on the Juvia's Place concealer and foundation, I don't know what you are doing with your life. First of all, this foundation, you use the tiniest amount. Your face is covered. Tiniest amount. This is the kind of foundation that like it lasts for 24 months. I bet you can have this damn bottle for 24 months. Like that's how little of this you have to use because it is, both of these are thick bitches, all right? They're thick girls, but I ain't mad at it because of how I do my makeup. So first of all, I'm a triangle bitch. I like to do the triangle here underneath my eyes. However, for those of you that have seen me do my makeup this way, I actually do not apply any of the foundation where I put the concealer. The concealer lives where it lives, and then the foundation lives where it lives, and never the twain shall meet, except for like maybe right here. So this concealer gives me life. These just make my skin look flawless and like skin. And if you want a tutorial on how I apply these, let me know by dropping a lemon emoji and I will definitely do so. More than likely I'll do that on my IG and not necessarily here on YouTube. But yes, I absolutely adore these. And when I started using them, because I kept meaning to use them and I forgot, and then one day I used it, I was like, bitch, why have you not been using this all your life? I had no answers, but I absolutely adore both of them. I have the I Am Magic foundation. I have that in 220 Dakar, and the concealer I have in 8. This is good for 12 months. This is good for 24. So you know what? I'm just telling you, stop sleeping on that foundation because it's a hell ass bop. Like, it's an unskinny bop. That's where we are. Unskinny bop, bop, bop. So now we're gonna hit to one of my favorites. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back until all of you get this because you need this in your life. If you need a cleansing balm, I'm going to need you to start saying hello to the Benedetto Co. Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. This is my shit. I have this one in Purifying. You can also get it in Original. And I think there's one more, Hydrating I think might be it. I love these. Like, my whole heart. This lip is gonna come off pretty much fairly easily with this, and I'm like, if you want your makeup off your face, I need you to get a cleansing balm. I know some people like to use cleansing oil. I don't like cleansing oil personally because I feel like with cleansing oil, you either have too much or too little in your hands, and it's really easy to overdo it. And then sometimes cleansing oils don't cleanse off properly. That's my experience with it. Maybe it's because I have oily ass skin, but sometimes they don't just come off the way that I would like for them to. And so then I'm just like washing my face 4 times, I feel like. With this, I use this, I get all, like I rinse my face off. If that was the last thing that I had to do, let's say I had on like a normal makeup look. Let's just pretend I was wearing normal makeup, all right? That isn't this. This would take off everything, all right? Like, this one I'm always gonna double cleanse, but I love that. It's very silky and it lasts for me, usually one of the regular size tubs lasts for me about 6 months. So I don't use a ton of this product and it's fantastic. Okay, I'm at the 20-minute mark and I feel like I've been at this for a while, so I have 3 more products and we are out of here. First and foremost, I am going to talk to you about this Klairs Rich Moist Foaming Cleanser. Now, some of you may have seen this in my Yes Style haul, which I hope aired before this because otherwise I look like an idiot. But this is actually very, very nice. I absolutely like the way that this feels. Now, I don't use this so much as cleansing when I have makeup on. I like this a lot better as just like a cleanser, just to cleanse my skin. Like I went to sleep with clean face, I woke up with I slept face, and then this. This is a very nice, soothing cleanser, and it doesn't have, it just smells medicinal. That's it. It has a medicinal smell. That's my opinion of it. And I just like what it does. It's not harsh. It doesn't feel like it's drying out my skin. And I always have, like, I'm big on cleansers that after I'm done, when I dry my face, I like to be able to, like, if I had to go pee right quick or go do some, I can go do that and my skin doesn't feel like it's cracking off like the surface of the desert. You know what I'm saying? And this really takes care of that. I like this a lot. So there will be a link to some of these Bops. They're probably affiliate links. Thank you if you want to use them, because I do get a small kickback. If you don't want to use them, completely understand. No skin off of my nose, but I appreciate it if you do. Keeps this little nut house running without doctors. All right. So anyway, the next thing up I wanted to talk about is the Propolis Vitamin Sleeping Mask. This was also in my Yes Style haul. Absolutely love this. Makes my skin feel nourished every night. This is from iUnique. I think I figured out how to say it, so like yay. In the skincare haul I couldn't figure it out, but I think it's iUnique. I just really like this. I don't know necessarily that it's doing a whole lot of brightening, but I am gonna say that overall, day by day, I'm noticing that my skin is brighter. Maybe it is brightening, but I'm noticing my skin is brighter. It's a little bit tighter, which I was not expecting it to do. I know it says wrinkle care, but I wasn't expecting my skin to tighten up the way it has. And also, it's just like more bouncy. Like my skin is bouncier, and I'm really enjoying that. I like to have bouncy ass skin. And finally, we've gotten to the bottom. We're going to once again talk about the MAC Strobe Cream, because I've started using this again and I forgot that she was that girl. Okay, listen, if you are trying to have a eye mostly makeup free day, I'm just gonna do my eyebrows, but I want my skin to fucking glow, the MAC Strobe Cream. Okay, this one I got in Gold Light. I adore this. It makes my skin just look flawless. Like just flawless. I don't put any makeup on, I don't put any powder on. I just slapped that on like after I did all my skincare, and I was like, we're gonna use the strobe cream, and I was just like, I did that all day. Listen, did I look like I was having a stroke? Yes. Were people concerned? Yes, but I felt fabulous and I looked amazing, and I'm just gonna keep using it. So that is it. That is it for now. That is my August Bops and Flops. What did you love? What did you hate? Is there anything in here that you're thinking you might try that you haven't tried yet? Are you surprised by anything that showed up here? Are you waiting for me to have new shit? I don't want to talk about it. All right, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as usual, huge shout out to my patrons. Yeah. All right, so new song for, we'll see if I like that song. We'll see, we'll find out. Thank all of you so much for everything that you do. Without you all, I would not be able to do some of the things I do and get some of the fun things that I've been able to get to try. All right, until next time, all of you be safe. Please be kind. $0 to be kind. $0 to be kind. It's so good for your soul and it costs you nothing. And until next time, deuces! Whew. I know. I'm gonna be done in just a second and we'll be cuddle buddies. I'll be doing it in a second. We'll be cuddle buddies. Cuddle buddies. Cuddle buddies. I have filmed today. I'm not one of them other bitches. No, I'm just kidding. All right, now let mama work. Okay. Can I work? Can I work, please? I'm just not YouTube rich, man. I can't be changing in my makeup and my clothes in between everyone.